Charles, what is the most heartbreaking thing you discovered while breaking into someone's house? I was boosting some silverware from this old lady's house. She was home, but old people are pretty deaf and slow, so what was she going to do about it? I heard this strange sound coming from the room where she's watching TV, so I went to look, and she's having a seizure. I might be a thief, but I'm not a monster, so I called 911. I forgot the fact that I was breaking into someone's house, so I didn't know what to say. Hi, I was just robbing this old lady's house, and she's having a seizure, so I froze and said nothing. I waited with her, but then I heard sirens, so I hid in her tiny front hall closet with the folding doors and shutters. Before the EMTs arrive, she stops seizing. So by the time they get to her door, she seems fine, except confused about why they're at her house. They make nice, apologize, and leave. As soon as they're gone, she starts seizing again. I called 911 again, just in case. I really didn't want a dead lady in my conscience. The same thing happens, sirens, she stops seizing, and answers the door. It's like a comedy at this point with me hiding in the closet, the bad guy with a heart of gold, but I'm not about to pop out and say but she was having a seizure. So they left. Just as they drive away with her waving an old lady goodbye, she falls down and starts seizing again. Now it's just sad and funny. Gotta call 911 again for grandma, but this time I'm thinking about leaving a note or something cause I do want to get the hell out of there. I called and waited for the sirens.
What is the most disturbing thing you've heard said casually? Are you surprised at the lack of sympathy and outright glee the UHC CEO has gotten after his murder? Why or why not? 1. I'll speak to it personally. My sister had multiple surgeries to fix a botched gallbladder removal. Spent most of her life in pain and died of a prescription drug overdose a few years back. She worked as a nurse and still declared bankruptcy twice due to medical bills, and she had insurance from her employer. She spent many hours of her life either fighting to get approval for a procedure or fighting off bills that were sent to her in error due to double billing. Take my story and several million others like this and you can see why no one has any empathy towards a cruel system like this or those who lead it. 2. I've been surprised the reaction has been so consistent. For a country that is typically divided on a lot of topics, this feels like one we are all pretty united on. 3. No, because an insurance company decided my son didn't need his BiPAP machine. His body decided otherwise and he died. He was 26. Fuck that dead man. 4. He died quickly, unlike all the folks who were denied care. 5. He bragged about the high number of insurance claims his company rejects. Rejections due to stupid BS reasons. The company takes pride on this. Millions of people have either died or had their financial lives destroyed because of that. So yeah, I don't feel sad about it. I'm not gleeful, but not sad. If a poor or random middle-class dude had been killed, would we have ever known about it to begin with?